We are a little more than a month out from a new state law taking effect banning local police and sheriff's offices here in New York from having formal cooperation agreements with ICE when it comes to civil enforcement. Now, the Albany Times-Union is reporting tonight that some agencies plan to defy that law, and that includes in Nassau County, where Republican gubernatorial candidate Bruce Blakeman is county executive. There are 3 law enforcement agencies here in Western New York that currently have these agreements with ICE. They're known as 287G contracts. The Niagara County Sheriff's Office is one of them. Sheriff Michael Filicetti told me that he believes the state law is an overreach of his authority as an elected sheriff. He's currently evaluating the impact of the legislation and says he's looking at potential legal challenges. Meantime, the Cattaraugus County Sheriff also has an agreement with ICE. And earlier today, Sheriff Eric Butler told me that he believes such cooperation is important to keeping communities safe. The change to state law basically prevents these agreements for civil immigration matters. It doesn't prevent cooperation on criminal investigations or anything like that. What would you say to folks who believe that civil immigration matters should be handled by the feds and not local police agencies?
At the end of the day, we haven't done any civil work. It's all been criminal. The majority of the people that we've dealt with have passed through our jail with a criminal charge. And then they've been flagged that there's a ICE detainer, or as a result of a criminal investigation where we made arrests. And then again, during that processing of the individual, we find out that there was a ICE detainer. People think that, we're out there knocking on people's doors, asking for their papers and things like that. That's just the furthest thing from the truth of what we're doing. This is simply cooperation with our federal partners, getting criminals off the street down here. These particular criminals just happen to be illegal immigrants.
The state is adamant that criminal investigations, criminal cooperation with the feds can continue. Do you disagree?
Well, they're adamant that it can continue, but they're also adamant that we can't have a 287G agreement with them, even if, and I don't want to speak for my colleague in Niagara County, but Sheriff Filicetti said early on that he wasn't going to get involved in any of the administrative warrants, and nor are we. That's not what we've been asked to do.
Do you anticipate Cattaraugus County joining any of the lawsuits to try to block this state law?
That would certainly be my intention. Of course, it's not my decision alone. I would have to confer with the county attorney and our legislature. But at the end of the day, absolutely, I would like to be on board with that. Speaking with Bruce Blakeman, who's running for governor on the Republican line, that he has intentions of leading the charge. And I told him in that meeting that he could count me in.
If this law takes effect, you will still work with ICE and federal authorities on criminal investigations.
Hand in hand, that will not change under any circumstance.
Sir, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you. Have a good day.
The third agency here in Western New York with an ICE agreement is the Village of Allegheny Police Department. The chief and the mayor sent me a letter today saying that they are critical of the governor and the legislature over bail reform and raise the age. And they say that this limit on cooperation with ICE will also make it more difficult to keep communities safe.